Rights ordinance was originally proposed in 2012, but it failed in front of the city council. The ordinance would give members of the LGBT community a layer of protection in Jacksonville concerning hiring and housing.
And Mayor Lenny Curry is currently hosting community meetings to discuss bringing this issue back up. Channel 4 Scott Johnson spoke with the group's spokesperson. He joins us now live with the details. Scott.
Yeah, this group says they try and take power away from the rich and powerful who they think control a lot of politicians and put it back in the hands of the people. That's why they say they do this. They do this nationally. Now their target is Jacksonville City Hall. The group, or website, is called newstarter.com. It's a crowdfunding site where you get donations from the public to fund something. In this case, it's $100,000 to be split up 10 ways to any Jacksonville City Council member who votes in favor of the Human Rights Ordinance, meaning they would get 10 grand each. And 10 is the number of votes it would take to pass the ordinance. I talked with the group's spokesperson via Skype. He says this is not bribery and would be considered a campaign contribution.
Something that works for elites in this country, the wealthy elite, but the people don't have access or the power to do anything individually. But together, the people have a lot of power and a lot of influence that they can combine and get the laws that they want passed.
David Olshansky says the group would be willing to crowdfund for the other side also if there was a desire to vote down the HRO, which first failed in 2012. But he says he hasn't seen it.
We didn't get called in. I saw a desire from several groups in the Jacksonville area and also groups that were working in Houston where their human rights ordinance just failed to add LGBT protections.
I brought this up to some city council members. Not one said they would accept money for this or any vote.
I wouldn't accept $10,000 to vote on anything.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't accept money to vote on anything. It's not about money.
Can you see any council member you've ever worked with take something like this seriously, a monetary offer for a vote?
No one that I can think of off the top of my head.
As far as the claim by Newstarter that this is not bribery, News4Jax political analyst Jennifer Carroll says if it's a billionaire donating to a presidential candidate or a crowdfunding donation to a city council person, if it's to get them to vote a certain way, it's bribery.
If these funds are being raised specifically to influence the votes of elected officials, then that is considered a bribe or coercing these individuals to do something.
And she adds that if anyone did accept this offer, they could be hit with ethic charges, violations of some sort, and very possibly criminal charges. And I did talk to the group and asked, have you talked to any Jacksonville City Council members? They say they have not. We're live at City Hall. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.